Welcome to Inside the Blue Zone. My name is Davion Harfield. Today we have 4 of our varsity girls basketball players with us. This episode is very unique because 2 of them played varsity last year as freshmen. This team is very young in age, but very experienced. Today we will be having a great episode for y'all. Let's get it started.
I'm Rihanna.
I'm Marianne.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Victoria.
Okay, to start it off is that how does responsibilities differ from freshman year to sophomore year?
I think our responsibility differs a lot because, freshman year, we had to, prove ourselves and, prove how we played and gain the trust of our coaches. And we kind of had a more upperclassmen to look up to, so they kind of, led the path and all that. But then sophomore year, even though we're still young, we're barely our second year in high school, we have to, all of a sudden, act super, mature and, experienced. Which, I mean, it's still good because you have to be role models to the freshmen. But, it's just I feel like there's more responsibility, even though they trust us more, but they expect more.
Our freshman year, it was more we had to fight for our spots, being that she said there was more upperclassmen. So we had to fight for our minutes, and when we did get the starting spot, we had to keep that mentality of keep going. But then sophomore year was kind of handed to us. So now that it was handed to us, we had to show that we can keep that spot, and then not only that, but just show the freshmen that we can keep that spot and how to maintain that spot as a varsity player, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Now it kind of seems like we just have to bring that energy every day for just to lead as an example and work extra hard during practice because we're trying to prove ourselves every single day. And yeah, that's basically it.
I feel like we have less responsibility because, no, frick this.
No, I remember, freshman year, I was super nervous. I don't know. I feel like I'd just get a bunch of, butterflies in my, stomach all the time.
There were so
right
many
now,
seniors.
Yeah, because there's a lot of seniors. And then right now, it's more kind of, low-key, but, you still feel the responsibility. I feel like it's harder. Because, last year, obviously, you're freshmen. They're oh, you're still young, you're learning. And then all of a sudden, boom, grow up.
Yeah, I think since we lost our seniors, and now we're stuck with one, I feel like some of it's on Janelle, too. But now that we have one, there's responsibility on us, too, being that we're basically considered upperclassmen to the freshmen as well. So we have to...
6 of us. They consider us the 6.
Yeah, the solid 6. So we have to, show that we're basically upperclassmen, more mature, more well-developed. And we have to keep our composure when it difficult times and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then we always have to go 100. This is obvious. This is a given. Always go your best effort in practice. Mm-hmm. But I feel it's hard to have an off day because then that would be a bad example to the younger classmen freshmen.
Yeah.
But
it'll show more if we don't go 100% of the time, it'll make it seem like you can slack off whenever when that's not how it's supposed to be.
We can't find excuses or anything.
Yeah, we had to fight through those excuses.
Yeah, but also the cool thing of being a super young team is that we're all besties. We're all really close. We've all known each other since 7th grade, 6th grade.
Yeah, we all started on a travel team together, so we just have team chemistry at this point. And not even it doesn't even have to be on the court. It's just at school, when we see each other, it's always a good vibe within each other. So when we bring it to the games and to the court, it's just so natural to us.
Yeah, our bond has always been super close, and our relationship has always been super amazing, and it definitely shows on the court and outside of the court. Even wins and losses, we still have fun with it. We still have that close relationship, and it's all of us, and we try to include everyone, which is the amazing part of being sophomores and being young.
We're always goofy, but it's a good goofy.
Yeah, they always get us in trouble.
Recently we had a tournament. We always have a winter tournament in Christmas break.
Yeah.
And this year was our first year. Well, last year we just go up and back in the vans, just really tiring, low key. But this year we got enough money to get a hotel.
Yeah.
And it was just super fun. I feel we got way close. Because you know how we were already close, but now with the newcomers who weren't really on our travel team or didn't know us, I feel they got closer with us too.
Yeah, very. Even the freshman team and the JV girls, we know them so well because of Wilson, because Wilson really brought us all together. Mm-hmm. And then even as freshmen on varsity, we would still go to their 8th grade games to go watch them and support. And they still knew our connection was there, so when they came to Centro to play with us in high school, I feel like it was way better because they all know each other. Like we're really good friends. And I think what it was is just that the hotel, like, we went from games going back to seeing each other, and we go to sleep with each other in the night, and then we wake up together to go get breakfast. Like, it was just, we were always constantly together, that it was just, like, always, like, so much fun. Like, there was nothing, like, to miss out on.
Like after the games, we'd go like play like golf. Like it was like, what was that?
It was like
what
the
that game
bucket
called?
golf. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
bucket
know
golf.
what
Where it was like a cool thing where you put it in the bucket and like.
Yeah.
Then
And
we walked around San Diego.
The next day we went to like this like store. Like it was like a
we
mall
went to the
outside.
championship that tournament. Like that's how on fire.
Yeah,
we were.
like we had like 3 straight wins. Like it was going. We were going actually pretty good. And then I think what it was is that we lost that day. We all went home. And I think since we went home, that we were just like, damn, like we all miss each other. So
It's
when
also
we
always
went,
like the Sunday. Remember how Coach says like Sunday's like the worst day?
yeah,
you
and
can't do anything. Like,
yeah, so it was like
can't
really
practice.
bad. Like we went back, and you could just tell like the vibes were off because we got so used to seeing each other every day that when we went back to not seeing each other, it was just weird.
I think we just had to get like used to it like more. But no, like we are really close. Like
Yeah, close in age.
are.
Like we all have like something in common. Like they're like this whole basketball group is just like it's truly like special. Like like we all like find
we
each
just
other
read
like
our
sisters.
minds, like, even on the court. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh, Vicky, cut, and like I don't have to tell you. You're just like go. And
Yeah, like
boom.
we just have like a look
And
on each
one.
other's faces, and we could just look at each other and just figure out everything.
And then we're also like close with our coaches too, because we've had Coach Mike since like, well, I've had him since 7th grade. You guys probably had him younger. I don't know.
No, we
Seventh
all
grade,
started at the
7th
same
grade?
time. I think.
Yeah,
I
And,
think
like,
when you
he's
came
really
in, I was
close.
like probably like 2-3 months in, and then you came in, and then after that you came in, and
like
you
we're
came in.
close with Coach Mike, Coach Frank, and then I know Coach McLean like from my sisters and all that, but he's also got into the group.
But like I feel like all the coaches like would they all have like their like significant rules. Like I feel like
Yeah,
Coach Frank is
you
like
know who to talk to when you need something.
yeah, like Coach Frank is your don't coach. He's like, don't do this, don't drag here,
Uh-huh.
don't
He
do
tells
don't
you, like,
do that, don't
exactly.
shoot that. But then McLean is your do coach, and he's like, go do this, go do that, go do this.
Yes.
And Mike is just like our general. Like he just like
He
he
also,
feeds
like,
us
calms
the
you down.
yeah
Like,
he
always,
feeds us
like, calms me down.
he feeds us the plays, and then we have our do and don't coach for those plays.
Yeah.
And he's very energetic and funny and
Yeah, there's always like good vibes within the coaches, and it carries on to our girls. And I feel like with
Yeah,
our
like-
girls, we feed off of each other.
Like even like okay, well, I'm gonna give an example. Like was it yesterday or Monday? We lost to Vincent.
Yeah.
And they were like, obviously they're gonna be mad because we lost, and they're like, oh, like like do better and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I like the thing about like being a good coach is that like the next day they text on the group chat like, have a wonderful day.
Yeah,
Like, you
good
know?
vibes. Like they still try to carry it.
Even on
like,
a
over the
victory
week.
win.
Yeah, like
Like,
wins or
victory day.
losses, they're always just trying to have like good vibes because it's like at this point we're all family, so it's just like we
Yeah,
fight,
even
but
the moms, like they're all close.
yeah,
They
like
have
the moms
matching
are way too.
purses and
They're
everything.
too close at this point. Like it's kind of like
Even the little kids, like they're basically like our brothers and cousins.
yeah, they
I was
all
like,
sit
"Oh,
with
hey,
each other at this
hey,
point.
hey."
But
So funny.
they're just like really good like coaches to like they're really like significant like out of the valley like they're really like they stand out a lot and I feel like that's why
Yeah.
because like
We give each other rides and everything.
rides
each
home
other's
like to
houses.
places and like people like love to hate on Mike but like they don't even know like they don't have a reason to hate on Mike like and I feel like when like once you hate on someone it's because they're doing something right and so like they can't like I feel like they have like some type of jealousy over like you know something that someone else might have but that's like not like that's still not even a good reason to hate on someone.
Okay. Good point. But like, moving on, like, what do you guys feel about league? Like, what are you guys' feelings and like thoughts about that?
I think we're doing pretty good in league so far. I think the teams, I think that we kind of equal out to the teams. You know, I don't think there's nothing that really like stands in our way. I think that we could easily defeat them, but I think we just have to just push through and everything.
Like for sure. So, this week is like our hardest week because we played Vincent on Monday.
Yeah.
And they're like number 2 in the league, I think.
Yeah.
And then we play Imperial on Friday, which you guys should pull up. But
They're
it's
number
away. It's
one.
away.
We're
and they're
third
number
right
1.
now.
And yeah, they're number 1. We're third?
Yeah, we're top 3.
Oh.
I think we're top 3 or top 4. But what's it called? I think we truly lost it in Vincent. Like we could have had that game. Like that game was truly ours. But what it was is just that we were up by 1 in halftime, and we came back thinking like it'll be like the same type of like energy that we're gonna bring. But I think they played us in third quarter. That as soon as they like made a little run, we couldn't answer back to them.
Yeah.
And I think with Imperial, we need to be more aggressive because I feel like Imperial's super aggressive. They always bring it, their energy, their fight. Like they're always gonna fight no matter what, no matter if they're like down by 20. Like they're always gonna put points up. And I think that's the energy we need to bring because I feel like once a team, makes a little run or like a little like league in front of us, like we don't know how to respond back. And because we hold back, because like Coach Mike always says, we're the nice girls. Like we don't want to argue in the game. Like we're not the ones to argue, start fights or nothing. Like we're like the ones that just like let people step over us, and we need to stop that. Like we need to stop it. Like let people get in our way. Like
how they say on like finding a switch, like all of a sudden turn it
like the
on.
dead switch, the kill switch. And I feel like we have it sometimes, like when we truly want it. But most of the times we're too scared to go get it, and we honestly truly don't know what's holding us back. I think it's just
we have like so much potential.
Yeah, I feel like that's just something that we struggle with, like our confidence, and like I feel like we do hold ourselves back at most times. But yeah, that's basically what Coach, like he really puts out there how like the switch, and then that we just really need to believe in ourselves, because like we just make these like bubbles in our head, and like we kind of close each other up. And it just leads to like a lack of like effort and like fight during games.
Me personally, I'm feeling a little nervous for the Imperial game on Friday, but since we already know how they play, I feel like we could beat them, or we could improve from last game. It doesn't have to be a sweep out like how it was the past few games, or I feel like we could just stay up there with them.
But also, like moving on from Imperial, like when we win and we do really good, it actually feels like really good. Like they make a big deal out of it and all that. Like obviously, like when we lose, it's like, oh, like come on,
like, we could've
long
had it.
talks out in the locker room and all that. But when we win, we like feel like the spark coming back, and like,
we go like on a streak.
Yeah, we go and we like beat them by a lot. Like you could tell when we win, we want to win.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And we play really aggressive too.
That's I think that's so
MPV.
disappointing when we lose, because like they know how much like we want to win, and then when we kind of lose it, like we kind of lose our goal. It's just like, oh, like come on, like we know you can do so much better. Like,
That's what happened in PV, where like we were down by I think we were down by like 15, and I think I just sparked up Marianne, and Marianne fed off of that, and it sparked up.
Yeah, all of a sudden we started hitting our threes and everything.
I sparked up with the 3, and then that gave
Janelle
Marianne
with the free throw.
that gave Marianne the spark to start going and get her own, and then Janelle fed off of that. Sooner or later, the whole team started like feeding off of that, and we won them by, I want to say like 20, 18, something like that.
No, we beat them by like 10, but it was an overtime.
No.
like 7, I think.
Oh
Yeah, it
no,
was
I'm
7.
thinking the wrong game. I'm thinking
Yeah,
the wrong
you're
game. My bad.
thinking the wrong
Yeah,
game.
no, we beat them by like 7 points.
But
that was in
overtime though, so that's like, and they were winning the whole game.
we beat. Yeah, Janelle closed off the fourth quarter with the free throw. And then overtime,
Our shots,
we
we
truly
beat.
wanted overtime. I think that was like the best defense we played like all
We gave our
season.
coaches a heart attack and all that, but
Like, that was,
they'll be
like,
fine.
we never felt that before.
But like you see, like that feels like super good because we won it. And then like on Monday when we lost, like Coach Mike was saying how me and Vicky's shots were on fire. But once they started face guarding us, like they would be on us.
Yeah, we didn't know how to respond.
We kind of like also we've never really had that situation before. We'd been face guarded, so we didn't really know what to do. Like obviously like try to get open, but I think I kind of like let my guard down a little bit. But I think that's when we stopped shooting, and then like they got ahead, and like we were just attacking. But obviously they have the big girl that blocks you.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I think we need a. I didn't notice that my shot was on. I actually didn't notice until Coach Mike pointed it out.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, like I'm so dumb. Like I should have just kept shooting. Like,
Yeah.
Because there was times where I could have shot. I was like, oh. I didn't even notice that my shot was on fire. 'Cause
Yeah.
I only shot like 2, but it's okay.
I know. I made 1 3, and since first quarter, she face guarded me the whole game.
Yeah.
I legit
noticed it,
didn't know how to
second
respond
half.
back. And while she was face guarding me, they made me point guard. So I feel like that's what also like flipped my like role, because now I'm switching between point guard and wing, and that's obviously not my role. That's JJ's role.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get to that point, it's just obviously
Low-key,
I feel a
the
little
point
bit more
guard-
pressure.
The point guard is really like passed around a lot. Like it's either me, you, or JJ.
Yeah.
And then we're all
Depending
like can
on-
be wings, and sometimes I'm a 4, like I'm a post a little bit.
Yeah, probably
Like,
depending on
where
the
they
game
need us.
situations.
Yeah, depending on the
Like PV, I think it was me and JJ. And I think with you, it's like the rest of the games. Like for you, it's just you and JJ.
Depending like if I'm on or like if I need help, then you step in.
yeah.
And then if the post need help, then I sometimes step in.
But it's not even like
haven't
sometimes
done
like
that.
not even a bad thing that we all have. Like,
Yeah,
the
I
same
kinda
roles,
like
'cause,
that.
Like, it's cool switching between roles because then that makes.
It makes it
not-
harder. Like if you all of a sudden you're in the three spot, you'll be like, oh, I'm perfect. Like I'm comfortable in this spot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're point guard, then they like it kind of like mind plays with the team, like because they don't know if you're gonna be point guard, wing, like you can switch in between.
Because
like,
we
during
know
the
it as
game.
like, oh, the point guard is the best player.
Yeah.
But we have like 3 point guards, 3 wings, like,
yeah,
a bunch of posts and all
and
that.
we still have a bench, a freshman that can play.
yeah,
like,
our
they're-
bench is stacked right now.
Yeah, our bench is like pretty good, and they don't even know it themselves. I feel like they hold themselves back because they see us starting and like fighting like crazy, and I feel like their mindset is just like, oh, like when am I gonna get my turn? Like when am I? It's like, well, like honestly, I get their perspective and everything, and like how they feel like kind of down because like we obviously have most of the games we have to play like the whole game, and they want to get in, they want to get a taste of it themselves.
Yeah.
But I think since they hold themselves back a lot during like games, like good games too, I feel like if we do, like, I don't know how to like say it. It's just like we want them to get in, like, but they hold themselves back all the time, and we try to tell them like you're so good, like you need to realize your potential, you need to realize like how good of a player you are, how good of a person, like you're just a good all around girl.
They probably
And-
felt like us last year. You know how we
Yeah,
had so
and
much
that's
better?
when I was-
like I used to have
that's-
to breathe so much during the national anthem. I'd be like, calm down, calm down.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Yeah,
like
like,
I used to breathe.
I feel like we need to
I
like
still do.
like check them like every time, like we're all like we're fine, like you're okay, like you need to go take the shots, you need to go do this, you need to go do that. And I feel like when we do tell them that, they do take it in really good. I know Paula gets emotional too when she gets good feedback on how she played. Like she gets really emotional, but I know because she wants it. She loves to
yeah,
play.
you can tell her
She
she
does,
wants it.
yeah.
She really wants
And same with Jess. Jess like really loves the sport, but she just doesn't know how to like show it. Like she just like she holds back a lot. She's really shy in general. So I feel like when it does come to basketball, she like also holds back a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And same with Leah. Leah's really
I think
strong.
once you start getting like the confidence, because you know how like I always act like super goofy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
it's the confidence. You know, like
Yeah.
just literally like be weird or be yourself, like whatever.
Like you really
No one
have
cares.
to like
Just
have
move
it
on.
in you. Like what did McLean say? Have that dog in you.
Get the dog
That
in
barking.
you. Taylor Burke.
But like
I was gonna do it.
Go ahead. No, but yeah, like literally just like once we get that confidence spark, like we're on fire.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
on.
Like, you can tell like when you get the end when you go like let's go. And
Yeah,
all, you do the
yeah.
little arms and
Yeah.
everything.
It's
That's
like a
'cause-
domino effect, yeah.
like really big one too. Like I feel like once I spark up Marianne sparks up the rest of the team.
Coach Mike starts getting hyped up.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
gets
the whole
hyped up.
bench
The whole
starts
bench
going up.
jumps, starts doing the defense chant.
Yeah,
crowd.
or
My mom is all banging her water bottle. She's like, let's go.
The moms are like throwing each other on the freaking
I
stands and
know.
stuff.
They're about to
Throwing
fight with the
cuties
other
at us.
team. They're about to go fight the refs and everything, basically.
I know the last game, Leah's mom got like kicked out. Like she
I
was like, that's how hype she was.
know.
Like she was ready to go in
And then
for us.
Rosie, oh my
Yeah,
god, you can
girl,
hear that
Rosie's
voice
the
from like miles
best.
away, but it's so good.
I know my mom was having a blast next to Fatima.
And then the little boys running the
Yeah.
snack bar. They got the little combo for $4. It's so cute. Like
Yeah.
the vibe is so good.
Like I feel like
I
it's
love the
truly
vibe.
like a family. Like we're like the moms are just so like, I would say like so just comfortable around each other. Like they
Yeah,
can be
involved.
friends. Like they can be like themselves around each other. And same with us girls. I feel like we reflect a lot of our mom, like what we have like in our moms, like our personality wise, and all this stuff. So when like we get along with each other, their moms are obviously gonna get along with each other. So we're the same person.
We're all
like,
besties.
yeah, we all have like really good personalities, and we all like want like the best for each other. Like it's nothing but positive energy on the team, and I think that's what a lot of teams need. And I feel like when other teams see us like happy,
You can tell when like teams are toxic because like they're the
Yeah.
best players. Like, give me the ball. Like,
Yeah, and they're
I've
yelling
seen it
at each
personally.
other.
Like they're like, you don't know how to play. Give me the ball. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
never like that. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like if you see someone yell, we're like, what? Like it's
Yeah.
kind of weird for us. We're like, don't
Yeah.
act ghetto all of a sudden.
yeah, like
No.
we take.
No, I swear. Like I feel like when you all of a sudden like want to fight with someone, I'm like, that's just ghetto. Like be mature.
Yeah, like when
Like,
people start pushing us and talking
better.
like a lot of stuff in our ear, I feel like we just walk away because
Yeah.
Mike's taught us better.
Because we're like
than-
mature. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're like a really humble team too. Like we pick each other
for sure.
up. Like we help other teams get up too. Like we're not like
Those,
yeah,
like,
we're
nasty
aggressive, but-
girls.
Yeah, we're just like I don't know. We're like kind. We're like kind hearted. Like
Yeah.
It's kind of like how we're nice girls, but like
Yeah, we're
when
too.
we're a good nice girls, it works out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
Yeah,
I,
you
There's
gotta
no
stay
one too
humble,
cocky.
though.
There's no one too cocky on our team.
No,
Yeah,
we don't have like,
yeah,
wait, I'm
cock-
not gonna name drop, but like
yeah,
we don't have like other
no name drop,
people
no
on
name drop,
teams.
but you know who you are.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
No, yeah.
But
That's kind of what I like about it, because my mom's always like, oh, they're so like cocky, you know. And obviously
Yeah.
the parents notice it a lot too.
like I get it, like you're cocky because you're really good, but it's just I hate it when I see girls like that because like you have so much potential. Like why
Yeah.
act cocky? Like you could be
Like,
like
kinda
so
like,
good
I
and
don't
so
respect their
humble,
game
and
anymore.
Yeah,
that'll make her
that's
feel
true.
like
Yeah.
I feel like the way people like. Cause I feel like it affects them too because of how cocky they get.
Yeah,
but it's
right.
just like
It just
you could
makes you
be
look bad.
yeah,
yeah, I'm
like
like, nah, you're good, but
like-
you're not anymore.
yeah, like you're good, but now it makes you look not good. Like at this point, they look like lucky
let's
shots.
lose Victoria.
Like
Like we can be cocky, but like not where you like silence the moms, because apparently
That's
that's, what
true, that's
happened.
true.
and
Yeah,
Vince
yeah.
and they were like, shh. And I'm like,
Oh no.
but it's okay. It's a lot of people.
yeah, it was alright though. Like I know she probably said it because she was super hype in the moment. You know, like hitting big shots. You know,
Yeah.
we were tied the whole game, so I feel like once they made the lead, like she was happy about that, so she just turned a little bit, but it's alright. I
But
mean,
yeah, it's
we
okay.
didn't take it the wrong way. We just took it to the mouth, and
Sometimes it's
we're
too
gonna walk
much, though.
away. We're gonna walk away
I
and
don't
take
know.
that.
Victoria shushes them up.
Yeah.
With their,
With
other
their
things,
shots,
With their shots.
that's how you shut them up.
Yep.
Play good and you shut them up. You don't have to do anything
I
else.
feel like you don't need to do like all that like yelling and going to the crowd to shush them up, and it's like like
But also,
not-
like Coach Mike tells
Like, you
us
can
not
have
to do
your own
that.
moment.
Yeah,
'Cause he, like,
Mike-
teaches us.
yeah. Mike teaches us to be humble, to be respectful, like.
Yeah.
He
Be
always
like-
tells us like be grateful that you have a family that always goes to your teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be grateful that you have this family that's always supporting you. Like not even our regular family, but like the coaches and all that. You know,
Yeah, even McLean kind of preaches that, like to always be grateful for your
like look around you. You
teammates,
really have
yeah.
so many supporters, and some
Yeah.
people don't even have like parents going to their games and all that.
Yeah, so we have to be like really grateful that our moms can show up and act like friends around each other, treat
Yeah.
like family. Even after the game, we're all taking pictures like with each other's moms, and
I know, like even though we lose and we're all crying, they're like, "Oh, come here, like Mija," like
yeah, and
and they're all like laughing about it. They're
yeah,
like, "Who
different
cares?"
moms
Or,
like
you know?
hug you and they give you like their advice, and it makes you feel better. It makes you feel like wow, like this is like I feel better. Like another mom came up to me, sees my potential. Like it feels good to like get recognized on your effort and like the outcome that happened. But even then, like good or not, like it's still like it feels good to be like acknowledged.
Like even your mom starts calling me my middle name because like my middle name only my family calls me that, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden like Vicky's mom is like Sophie.
Yeah.
I'm like, aw, so cute.
But I feel like she got that because she always likes to copy me. But but I know my mom's super close with Rihanna and Miley. She like she truly like
the
loves them.
broskies.
She'll
Broski.
yeah broski. They call each other broski. She'll come home and like she'll be like, oh Vicky, me and broski did. It's like okay mom, like that's my friend.
I
But
love
okay.
Broski so much.
So cute.
And that will conclude our podcast. Thank you for watching and hearing us.